Ready for a non-controversial video? I'm being facetious when I say non-controversial. Let's take a look. Any response to that? Any kind of visceral, emotional response to that? Well, let's continue. Yeah, so let's open her up. And you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to read something here from the first bit in italics. Let's go ahead and read this together. Right? If all 5 fingers of the hand were equally well trained, they would be ready to execute anything written for the instrument. And the only question remaining would be that of fingering, which could be readily solved. Well, that sounds logical, doesn't it? Then it continues on and it says, look, if you go ahead and you do all this, right, play this stuff day after day after day, that, quote, after some time, difficulties will disappear as if by enchantment. Well, I'm here to tell you this. The problem with these statements and this whole approach is that it's dead wrong. And if you buy into it, if you fall for the sales pitch, you are doomed. So why is this a big mistake? Well, first of all, it's anatomically impossible to make all 5 of your fingers equal. But second, even if it was anatomically possible to make all 5 of your fingers equal, you have not even scratched the surface of understanding what goes into expert piano technique. By the way, the goal of this video is not to make you feel bad. In fact, you have no reason to feel bad if you fell for the sales pitch. Right? I fell for it. Millions of trusting students fall for it every year. Right? In fact, look, I have my name in here. Here, look, 1994. So 18 years ago, I bought into the whole myth of the finger training school of piano technique, right? And so it's understandable, right? I mean, look at this thing, right? Everybody knows about it. In fact, it's almost like the holy book of a religion. And it's almost like, it belongs at an altar on top of a golden pillow, right? With just venerated with such reverence. I mean, look, it promises to turn you into a virtuoso. And there's millions of these in print. So, here's what I would do, right? Don't feel bad. Just say, hey, look, I dug a dry well. It's time to look elsewhere. So that's what this video is about. It's a huge invitation to start looking in a different musical direction. A direction away from the finger school. And by the way, just so I don't get in trouble for bad mouth from the publishers, I think you should buy your own copy of this. If you don't have one already, you should buy a copy of this, because it would be so cool just to own the existence proof of a form of collective insanity. Now, go study piano the right way.